Sri Lankan Prime Minister Harini Amarasuriya to visit India from October 16 to October 18th. Sri Lankan Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya will embark on a 3-day official visit to India from October 16th to October 18th, marking her first trip to India since assuming her office. During the visit, Sri Lankan Prime Minister will hold meetings with Indian political leaders to discuss a broad range of bilateral issues. Amarasuriya will deliver the keynote address at NDTV World Summit, co-organized by NDTV and Chintan Research Foundation in New Delhi. So very important. Amarasuriya, who is also the Education Minister of Sri Lanka, will visit IIT Delhi as well as Niti Aayog to explore avenues of collaboration in the domains of education and technology. Sri Lankan Prime Minister, who is distinguished alumna of Hindu College of Delhi, will also visit her alma mater. So this is very important. And the Indian Navy hosting its 5th edition of bilateral maritime exercise Samudra Shakti with Indonesian Navy from October 14th to October 17th at Visakhapatnam. The Indo-Indonesian Joint Naval Exercise Samudra Shakti, aimed at enhancing interoperability and strengthening maritime cooperation between the two countries, features a series of professional and operational engagement, both ashore and at the sea. INS Kavaratti, an anti-submarine warfare corvette of the Eastern Fleet, and Indonesian Navy ship 𝐃𝐨𝐽𝐿𝐴, a corvette equipped with an integral helicopter, also participate in Samudra Shakti. It's very important joint naval exercise between India and Indonesia. Tamil Nadu government to table bill banning Hindi hoardings, boards, movies, songs in Tamil Nadu. The Tamil Nadu government is set to table a bill in the assembly seeking a ban on Hindi hoardings, boards, movies, and songs across the state. Sources say that this move aims to prevent the imposition of Hindi in Tamil Nadu and follows an emergency meeting with legal experts. Officials have stressed that the proposed bill will comply with the constitution, reflecting the state's policy to promote linguistic identity while maintaining legal compliance. So from the beginning, Tamil Nadu is anti-Hindi. In 1960s and 70s, there are anti-Hindi agitations in Tamil Nadu. Even they don't want to have 3-language formula, Hindi as a compulsory optional in national education policy. Now again, they don't want any hoarding bill and the song music based on Hindi because they wanted to maintain their linguistic identity. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has put the Western Ghats and 2 national parks in India on its list of ailing natural World Heritage Sites across Asia, barring the Arab countries. The 2 protected areas within an outlook of significant concern are Assam's Manas National Park and Sundarbans National Park in West Bengal. Both are transboundary national parks extending to Bhutan and Bangladesh. The IUCN released its World Heritage Outlook 4 report a few days ago. So they want to show special concern on 2 national parks. One is Sundarbans, second is Manas National Park. Sundarbans in West Bengal, Manas in Assam. Government of India, Ministry of Mines have declared limestone as a major mineral. The Ministry of Mines has issued a notification classifying limestone entirely as a major mineral, removing its dual classification as both a minor and major mineral. Limestone is a sedimentary rock composed mainly of calcium carbonate, widely used in cement, steel, fertilizer, sugar, and chemical industries. It is also important building and industrial material with high commercial significance. So, Government of India, that is Ministry of Mines, have declared limestone as a major mineral. And coming to the other important news, Indonesia's Mount Levatau B Laki-Laki erupts, spewing ash 10 kilometers into the sky. Indonesia's Mount Levatau B Laki-Laki erupted on October 15th, shooting volcanic ash of 10 kilometers into the sky, the country's volcanology agency said, forcing the Indonesian authorities to raise alarms in the highest levels. Located in East Nusa Tenggara province, the Laki-Laki volcano erupted for around 9 minutes. A big thing. It's a high alert in Indonesia. India has been elected unopposed to the UN Human Rights Council for the 7th time, securing a 3-year term next year, starting from next year. In a post in the X, our permanent representative Parvathineni Harish said the election reflects India's unwavering commitment to the human rights and fundamental freedoms. India follows a philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbam, and protecting human rights is very important. And India unopposedly elected for the UN Human Rights Council for the seventh consecutive time. So UN Human Rights Council is also in our syllabus. Coming back, the other important news in Madagascar, 𝐶𝐸𝐵 protests similar to Nepal. 3/4 of the Madagascar lives in poverty. 1/3 of the Madagascar lives without electricity, no employment. On the other side, governance mismanagement and corruption. So youth in Madagascar have come into streets. There's wide-scale violence and sabotage in Madagascar. And as you all know, Madagascar is an island in Africa, very close to Mozambique. And Madagascar have 3 crore population. And the president of Madagascar have flew away. Madagascar almost entered into military hands. Let's see how Madagascar political stability will be resumed. But in the immediate future, I should also tell the median age of the population in Madagascar is 20. Most of them are youth, and they want their human rights, they want stability, they want employment, they want development of Madagascar. So leaders are valuing in luxury and people are in abject poverty. So people started protesting against the government, even water shortage, waterborne diseases, whatnot. Name any worst thing for humanity that appears in Madagascar. There's a major reason why there's a lot of things. No electricity, no water, no food, no sanitation, waterborne diseases, very bad. So 𝐶𝐸𝐵 protests. If you see Bangladesh, if you see Nepal, if you see Sri Lanka, if you see Madagascar, 𝐶𝐸𝐵, after the advent of internet, they know what are basic human necessities and what are basic human rights. So in Madagascar, 𝐶𝐸𝐵 protests are now in the news. Coming back, the other important news, 61 Naxalites, including well-known Naxal leader Malloju Venugopal, they are all surrendered yesterday in Maharashtra. So big news, Gadchiroli area in Maharashtra. So big news that is coming up. So as you all know, Government of India opened Operation Kagar to eliminate Naxalism by March 31st, 2026. And you have seen many encounters in the recent past in Chhattisgarh and other areas. And still, there are many issues with respect to India's internal security problems. SD's surrender is the biggest surrender in the recent past. Almost 61 Naxalites surrendered before that. I think the public function and Chief Minister of Maharashtra was also present in the function. So big news that's coming up with respect to Maharashtra. It's a very big news, and particularly with respect to Naxalism. And the other important news, Supreme Court allowed green crackers in National Capital Region. Supreme Court allowed green crackers. As you all know, green crackers are environmental friendly, though they produce noise, but they are in the permissible level. And when green crackers are exploded, we'll have water vapor, so that it won't contaminate the environment. As you all know, in Delhi and nearby areas, National Capital Region, air pollution is the biggest issue. There are many petitions to ban completely the crackers in the New Delhi area, but Supreme Court said green crackers should be allowed and they should be sold by only licensed vendors. And NEERI also should permit the particular crackers. Otherwise, NEERI is National Environment Engineering Institute, Research Institute. NEERI should allow that particular crackers are environmentally friendly. So then they should have virtual QR code, and people are allowed to fire green crackers in the region morning 6 to 7, evening 8 to 10. That's all. So this green crackers are allowed. So veteran singer Rao Balasaraswati no more. Veteran actress and singer Rao Balasaraswati, considered the first playback singer in Telugu cinema, passed away at her residence due to age-related ailments in Hyderabad. She was 97. Rao Balasaraswati made her debut at 6 years age and sang over 2,000 songs in Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, and Hindi, working alongside famous music directors like S. Rajesh Rao, C.R. Subbaraman, K.V. Mahadevan. Balasaraswati also acted in Telugu and Tamil films, and she was very, very famous singer, Rao Balasaraswati. So she lived for 97 years. A great thing. She lived for 97 years. And the other important news that's coming up, China filed a case against India in World Trade Organization, claiming that India is following protectionist policies with respect to electric vehicles. India is providing subsidies which are crossing WTO limits with respect to EVs to protect its domestic EV industry, but it is against WTO rules. So China is complaining against India in World Trade Organization. As you all know, India is promoting electric vehicles. As you all know, they are environmental friendly. To promote more and more electric vehicles, India is giving subsidies. And you all know we have a e-drive program, many policies and programs with respect to electric vehicles. And earlier, America also gave complaint against India with respect to National Solar Mission, that India is following protectionism with respect to solar mission. India is purchasing the solar photovoltaic cells from the domestic manufacturers. So let's see how WTO is going to respond on this. And WTO, you as all know, we have dispute settlement body, DSB, and from DSB, there's one more body called appellate body where we can appeal. So there's a dispute settlement body and also appellate body. And this particular case study, as China have given complaint against India, please follow, because it's a case study in IR. It's a proper case study in IR. So follow this case study in a proper way. Okay. These are the important news for today.